Alright, welcome back everybody. This is Coulee City. Tender we've been working on for a long time. We had to, because of fires this summer, we kind of put some things on hold. Now that that's all done, this is going to roll out today, building up some air pressure. We're going to do some testing on it. Well, we're going to be testing the tank for leaks and checking out the spray nozzles we put on it. We'll go over it here in just a minute. Just wanted to show you how fancy it is. So they did a lot of the work. They did a lot of the electrical, and they painted the cab and did a lot of wiring in the front. I think we talked about it before. The tank we built from scratch. It's looking good. And then we upgraded to the big 10-inch dump off the back. We put all the flashies on. I put all the flashies on the sides here and the rear. Really nice truck. Runs great. Put on side scene lights up here. Coulee City. Grand Coulee. Grand Coulee. I guess not Coulee City. I don't know. There's a Grand Coulee. I think there's a Coulee City. This is in Grant County, Washington. They did the front nozzle. They got it all plumbed. They put the emergency lights up there. They did a really, really nice job. I'm very, very impressed with their electrical. So we'll come around here. It's Herb's daughter, Lindsay. She's been helping us. So this is the panel that Herb built. We're going to put water in it and program this. This is for their cross lathe. This is a pump that they provided. We got the nozzle, side sprays are there on both sides. And then back here, they have a rear spray. And it does, you know, you got the rear spray, and then down here you have a 2-inch supply, 2.5-inch supply. Here's the dump. It closes down. Shiny. It's like a mirror. So that's the dump. We're going to test all this out, make sure everything's leaked. This is a direct fill here. So you can fill it off the back. And then they have a fill on this side, the suction. This is the suction here. We repurposed the ladder off the LMTV and welded that up. Have the removed nozzle so they don't crush their cab. They did all the plumbing. They did a lot of hard plumbing here. They built all the brackets. They had it all plumbed out to right there, and then we hooked up this to the pump. So they did a lot of work, and like again, I was impressed with what they did. So hasn't been run in a few months, and this tank is a 2-section tank that we had bent at the steel company where we buy the steel, and then we welded it all together, ran all the wires, did everything that they asked. So stay tuned. We're going to put some water in it and we'll see what happens next. Alright, we're putting water to her, going from 3,600 gallons to 1,500 gallons. 1,500 gallons right there. So we're going to fill it up, and then we're going to calibrate the sensor, the pressure sensor. That's something that they bought and sent to us. The other thing I was going to show you over here, this is your tank to pump down there. It goes inside, way in there. So we're going to calibrate this so that it's going to work correctly. And it's going to take a few minutes to fill this thing up, and then we'll be checking for leaks, pressurize it, and yeah, should be exciting. All right, it's full and I've got it programmed. Yay, it's done by magnet. There's a series of holding a magnet to it. So now we're gonna run the pump, see if we got any leaks. We did note 2 small leaks, so we gotta fix those. So that's why we do this. Back here, there's a little leak here, so it's just a matter of adjusting this. So we gotta adjust that. So Herb's gonna not sure what he's doing. So anyway, we're gonna be looks like he was priming it. It's got an air primer. Yeah, it's spraying out the back. Pretty good pattern for one spray. I'll also note that there's a throttle inside the cab. So there's a start stop inside the cab, and then there's a throttle for in the cab. Just spraying it out all sides here. I'd walk behind it, but then I'd get wet. So, not sure why that's still spurting, but probably just an adjustment. Something will have to get adjusted. It's an air valve. That's the primer up there. You see spurting. It's the first time we've done one of those primers. It's a an air primer. So you push the button in, it sends the air through and primes the pump. That's something that they found. Never used one before. It seems to work really well. That's the primer right there. Usually with a pump this size, you can only run one thing at a time. Like you can run either the back spray or one of the side sprays, but not all 3 and not 2 at once. It's just not a big enough pump for that kind of volume of water that's going through there. So, but it'll do what it's supposed to do. Walking this building out. So you had the back and the side, which it won't do it. It's not big enough pump. I'm not sure when you'd have to do rear and sides at the same time. But they both function. See if I can get them to do the nozzle, the front nozzle. Nope. He's doing the start and stop of the pump from the cab, and it's working. Rear again. Alright, we're going to do some tweaking. I'll video some more here in just a minute. Here goes front nozzle. Maybe not. He's still messing with the rears on the side. Still playing with the rear. Shoot clear over there. Whoa! Now you got the front nozzle. So they have a manual set on this. So you gotta set it manually on what you want it to do, and then spray it from the inside. That's just how they set it up. I don't know, you know, they're mainly sagebrush, I think. Maybe some trees. But it's worked, that's good. Alright, check this out. We found the nozzle that should be in it, in the cab, so we put that on. And she's shooting out there good, I'd say 100 feet. Clear out to the highway. So, yeah, that was in the cab. I didn't know, it was in a box in the cab. We found it, so put it on. It's working very well. Well, that's a bonus. Still shooting out there about 100 feet. I'm watching the gauge, so we went from green, we were at full, and now it's down to 3/4. So it's working the way it should be. I like that. It just took a minute to figure out the programming. So that's good. That's working. They also have a sensor in the cab. Hey Herb, is there a water sensor in the cab at 3/4? Okay, well, for some reason the cab is not reading what it should be. It should be, it's tied to that, so we're gonna have to do some tracing that down, figure out why that's not working right. I gotta get out of the way of the nozzle, because if you've seen my earlier videos, he will try to get you wet. Okay, if I'd been standing there, I would have gotten wet. So, check this side. That's all good. This is the fuel tank for the pump. We put this on there. This runs the pump. It's a gas pump. Here you'll see we've made steps for them to step up to go up to their storage area up above. This is their cross lay. It's going to have a hookup inside. We're waiting on a part, and then it'll be a pre-connect, and so that'll probably be a couple of days out. So if you're from Grand Coulee, we're still waiting on a valve or a connector for that, kind of like what you have on your structure engines. So we're just waiting for it to come in. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he's going to drive and spray or not. We'll see. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, Herb likes to drive and spray. I don't know where he's going. I've mentioned this before, working with Herb's like working with a 12-year-old. He loves fire trucks, and he loves squirting water and driving in squirting water. So started the pump. Pretty good spray on that. She's going out about 70 feet. Look at the spray on that. It's going out about, I'd say 20 feet at the back. So I'd cover a nice area, especially if you're wetting down a road. There's a side spray again. It's going to go around the building here. Well, he's spraying out both sides there. Not bad, not going out as far. When you go with one, yeah, that really kicks it out. Check that out. That'll put some fire out. We'd use that like in a grass fire in a field. Just driving the black, and you can get out there quite a ways. I mean, that side spray is going out about 100 feet. Same with that side. That's pretty dang good. That's the front nozzle. Again, I'm within its striking zone, so I gotta back up. So that's shooting out there quite a ways. Good 100 feet. And there he's watching the whole building down. Yeah, it's an amazing amount of water. And he's still at three quarters full. He's still at 3/4 full on that tank. All right, Grand Coulee, if you're watching this, that's your truck, man. Hope you like it. It's been a lot of fun building it. I'm sorry about the delay, but we had like 2 major fires, 3 if you count one in my district. We were shut down for about 3 weeks. So it's ready as soon as we get that part in. Anyway, thanks for checking in, coming live to you from Barstow, Washington. BWP Trucks. All right, we're gonna start the next build here pretty darn quick now that this one's over. So stay tuned. Comment down below on what you think. Thanks for checking in.